For anyone who has ever found themselves humming along to a Taylor Swift song, following her fashion statements, or tracking the highly publicized saga of her romance with Travis Kelce, it's nearly impossible not to be fascinated by the global superstar. Taylor Swift has built a career that's as much about catchy hooks and confessional lyrics as it is about public moments and private mysteries, and her fans love to pore over every detail, searching for hidden messages, clues, and references to everything from best friends to breakups. While Swift's lyrics often nod to her relationships and friendships, there's another thread woven throughout her work that's referenced but less scrutinized by the mainstream: her astrology. Swift has not only sung about mismatched star signs and included zodiac symbolism in her music, but she has also made subtle nods to her own birth chart, suggesting a real awareness of her astrological makeup. Born December 13, 1989, Taylor Swift is a Sagittarius sun with a Cancer moon, and the debate over her rising sign, whether it's Scorpio or Capricorn, has become almost as legendary as her discography. Fans who have taken the time to dig into astrology know that these three signs, the Big Three, offer a snapshot of a person's personality, motivations, and emotional wiring. The sun sign, known to most as their primary zodiac sign, represents identity, confidence, and the core of one's self. In Swift's case, being a Sagittarius, a mutable fire sign, is all about adventure, entertainment, candidness, and boundless optimism, qualities that have made her such a magnetic performer and a beloved figure in pop culture. Swift herself has nodded to her Sagittarian roots multiple times, including lyrics in State of Grace, referencing twin fire signs, and calling herself the Archer in the song of the same name, both of which play into the zodiac archetype of the Archer and the passionate, fiery nature of Sagittarius. Moving beyond the sun sign, attention turns to the moon, which in Swift's chart falls in Cancer, a cardinal water sign tied to emotion, intuition, family, and the need for deep emotional security. The moon sign in astrology is all about how one feels, processes emotions, and seeks comfort, and Swift's Cancer moon is reflected in her deeply heartfelt songwriting, her emotional intelligence, and her ability to connect with fans through stories of love, heartbreak, and growth. She has written moving tributes to her mother Andrea that resonate with Cancer's nurturing, protective energy, and her vulnerability in both interviews and lyrics echoes the characteristics of this sign. The rising sign, or ascendant, is the most contested element of Swift's chart due to conflicting reports about her exact birth time. The rising sign is determined by the sign that was ascending on the eastern horizon at the moment of birth and is said to influence how a person presents themselves to the world, the first impression they give, and the strategies they use to navigate life's challenges. Two possible birth times are in circulation: 5:17 a.m. Eastern Time and 8:36 a.m. Eastern Time, leading to two different rising signs, Scorpio and Capricorn. If she was born at 5:17 a.m., her rising would be Scorpio, a sign famous for its depth, intensity, passion, and occasional reputation for secrecy and strategic thinking, all of which align with aspects of Swift's public image. Scorpio risings are known for their magnetic charm, their ability to attract attention and loyalty, and for sometimes being perceived as mysterious or even vengeful, a trait that Swift herself has played with in both her music and her public persona. If the later birth time is correct, her rising would be Capricorn, the cardinal earth sign associated with ambition, discipline, business sense, and a talent for building lasting legacies. Capricorn rising would underscore Swift's reputation as a shrewd businesswoman, someone who has navigated the music industry with remarkable pragmatism and foresight, reinventing herself multiple times and always emerging on top. Swift has placements in both these signs in her chart, with planets like Mars and Pluto in Scorpio and several other planets in Capricorn, adding to the complexity of her astrological profile. Subscribe if you want more deep dives into celebrity astrology and pop culture mysteries. The debate among astrologers and fans over which rising sign fits Swift best is ongoing. Some are convinced that Scorpio rising makes more sense, pointing to her undeniable allure, the way she commands a room, and her penchant for calculated moves that keep both fans and critics guessing. Others see the Capricorn rising as equally plausible, especially considering her methodical approach to her career, the the way she manages her public image, and her ability to create and maintain a massive, devoted fan base while consistently delivering chart-topping records. What's certain is that Swift's chart, however you slice it, seems to explain much about both her public and private selves. Her Sagittarius sun is evident in her wanderlust, her storytelling, her fearless approach to reinvention, and her willingness to speak her mind, often using her art to challenge expectations and push boundaries. The Cancer moon comes through in her emotional openness, her ability to make fans feel seen and heard, and her deep loyalty to family and close friends, many of whom become the subjects of her most moving songs. The debate over her rising sign isn't just academic. It's become part of the mythology that surrounds Taylor Swift, another puzzle piece for fans to analyze and discuss as they look for clues in everything from her lyrics to her interviews to her Instagram captions. Swift's awareness of her own astrology isn't just for show, either. She's referenced it in interviews and sprinkled astrological motifs throughout her work, making it clear that she knows how these archetypes influence her relationships, her sense of self, and even her approach to fame. Her connection with Travis Kelce, for example, has sparked speculation about their astrological compatibility, with fans poring over their birth charts for clues about why their relationship seems to work so well. The dynamics between a Sagittarius sun and the placements in Kelce's chart have become a subject of fascination, adding another layer to the ongoing Taylor and Travis romance storyline that has so captivated the public. Astrologers and fans alike have pointed to the ways in which Swift's chart might influence not just her music, but also her career trajectory, hinting at future directions and the kinds of projects she might pursue. Her Cancer moon is said to make her especially attuned to her audience's emotions, which could be a reason she's so skilled at crafting songs that resonate with millions. Her possible Scorpio rising would explain her ability to reinvent herself and rise from setbacks stronger than before, while the Capricorn possibility highlights her drive to achieve long-term success and leave a lasting mark on the industry. Swift's birth chart is as much a part of her story as her biggest hits and headline-making relationships, and for fans who love to dig deeper, it offers endless material for discussion and debate. The references to astrology in her lyrics, interviews, and public appearances are just another way Swift connects with her audience, inviting them to see themselves in her journey and to reflect on their own stories and signs. For those interested in astrology, Swift's chart is a rich tapestry of fire, water, and earth energies, each playing a role in the artist she has become. The ongoing mystery of her rising sign only adds to the allure, keeping fans engaged and invested as they wait for new music, fresh revelations, and the next chapter in the Taylor Swift saga. Subscribe for more on Taylor's cosmic connections and the secrets of the stars. As Swift continues to evolve, both as an artist and as a person, her astrology remains a fascinating lens through which to view her choices, her relationships, and her creative output. The clues she leaves in her music, the symbolism she employs, and the way she navigates fame all seem to echo the themes of her birth chart, making her not just a pop icon, but also a living, breathing embodiment of her astrological blueprint. Whether she's singing about heartbreak, celebrating love, or exploring new artistic territory, Swift's big three, Sagittarius sun, Cancer moon, and the enigmatic rising sign, provide a framework for understanding her journey, her triumphs, and the enduring appeal that keeps fans coming back for more. The story of Taylor Swift and her astrology isn't just about the stars in the sky. It's about the way she uses those influences to shape her art, inspire her audience, and write her own destiny, one song at a time. From her earliest days as a country ingenue to her status as a pop powerhouse, Swift has always been in tune with the rhythms of her own chart, letting its wisdom guide her through the highs and lows of fame and fortune. The fascination with her astrological makeup shows no signs of fading, and as long as Swift keeps making music and sharing her story, fans will keep searching for meaning in the stars. Don't forget to subscribe for more hidden insights and exclusive deep dives into the world of Taylor Swift.